Democratic vote increased.
Yeah, amazing.
D'Amato lost a Senate seat in New York. Yeah, I would imagine that.
Well, the fact that Democrats have held it.
Yeah, it's very interesting though that something like that can...
With the Democratic vote increased.
Yeah, amazing.
D'Amato lost a Senate seat in New York.
But it appears that we're on the left in the picture.
It always has two sides.
Absolutely, there are two different ways of looking at all this stuff.
Splendid. Thank you. Now we go inside and we have our meeting.
The European Union has, over a number of years, given practical support and financial support to creating the conditions for a peace agreement in Northern Ireland, and there was broad agreement today that that support should continue and should underwrite efforts for reconciliation and economic development.
In the agreement, which I don't want to go into a lot of detail, let me just say that nobody, any of the parties, get 100% of what they want. But there are gains there for everyone. It both respects everyone's cultural and political identity, and I believe paves the way for a fair, workable and lasting accommodation. It's been reached because everybody was willing to compromise. Everybody has moved a little, and as a result, everyone, and I mean everyone, can be a winner as a result of this agreement.
Throughout the negotiations, the Irish government has been inspired both by the European ideal and, of course, by the real and concrete achievements of the Union. We're deeply appreciative of the crucial role that the Union has played in preparing the groundwork for the agreement. Europe has in particular shown how old rivalries, age-old rivalries, and bloody conflicts can be transcended through new partnership structures.
And let us not forget that European Union is the best example, as we have learned, in the history of the world of conflict resolution. And the philosophy that created European Union and the peace of Europe is the philosophy, if you study it, that is at the heart of our agreement. Respect for difference and for diversity. The creation of institutions which respect that diversity, but which allow all sections to work together in their common interests. And what we all have to learn is what the peoples of Europe learned, and we are learning in Northern Ireland. Difference, whether it's your race or your religion or your nationality, is an accident of birth. And it's not something we should be engaged in conflict about. It's something we should respect. Thank you very much for your expression today.
Europe has enjoyed unprecedented peace and prosperity over the last 50 years or so. Now, we could have a very good debate about the various factors which contributed to that. But I think that on this anniversary, what we should do is to look forward to the future and to look further from our own boundaries at the rest of the world. Europe should not be inward-looking or selfish. And Europe must not define itself against others. We must not build a world of competing blocs.
The Parliament was a place where representatives from unionist and nationalist backgrounds could find space to work together on issues of common interest and common concern to their electors. Indeed, John Hume, when he was an MEP, was inspired by the European Parliament and wondered that if French and German people could come together and work the way they did, why people in Northern Ireland couldn't do the same. The Parliament threw its weight fully behind the significant contribution the EU made to economic development and reconciliation in Northern Ireland, and its role is deeply appreciated.
And I will now jointly unveil the sculpture of a great man who forever does this European House of Democracy proud.